The gathering foot is a great accessory to add to the Husqvarna Viking Huskylock S-25. So if you ever want to gather gather one piece of fabric to a base fabric and have it serged and overlocked all at the same time, this is the foot you want. You can gather with just the regular foot. Just go ahead and increase the stitch length, which we're going to do anyway for this foot. So if you were just doing a single layer, you don't need the foot. It actually does give it a little better gather, but we're taking the stitch length of 4 and the differential feed to 2.0. So that front feed dog's going to kind of gather it all in for you, which is great. So let's go ahead and switch the feet and show you what your options are. It is fabulous. So every time I show this, people are like amazed. So if you have this foot, you can definitely save yourself some time when it comes to gathering. So here's what we're going to do. The piece that you want gathered is going to go underneath the foot. You'll notice there was kind of a little blade in there. Fabric that gets to be gathered goes under the blade right side up. So I'm going to just take a few stitches and get that started. Oh yeah, it's going to gather really nice. And then I'm going to take the fabric I'm gathering to, and I'm going to do right side down. So right sides together, just like you're sewing. Now you'll be able to, now this one goes above the little blade. So I'm going to lift the presser foot up just so I can slide it in as far as possible. So when I take 1 or 2 more stitches, it's going to catch that top layer really quick. Okay, we're caught. So now I keep my 2 pieces kind of separated in my hands. I hold the top piece in my left hand and the bottom piece in my right hand. Notice there's a little guide here, so I'm kind of keeping those edges fairly close together, kind of hugged up against. Now what I want to do is make sure the bottom layer that I'm holding in my right hand is not being restricted. Don't hold back. It's going to pull really hard. All you need to do is guide it and really get that going. Now this foot is for lighter weight fabrics, so we're not talking like home deck fabrics or anything. We're talking cottons, maybe linens, but you're not going to get as much gather. Anything really light and sheer is going to be perfect. You're always going to do a test run and kind of get an idea what your ratio is, because it's going to be different for every fabric. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, let's just kind of take, I've got my whole length here. They were both the same length when we started. We're just over a 2-to-1 ratio as we kind of got going. Now, if you had a little extra time and you thought about it, usually a roll hem is perfect for this edge, but do it before you gather it, because now you have to kind of open it up and go slow, where we know that if this was flat and straight, you could have just flew down that edge. So roll hem first, gather second, and look, curtains, dust ruffles, even little girl skirts, they're all going to be quickly done. Plus on the back, you're overlocked, you're seamed, and you're gathered all at once.